bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. And thank you for joining us for this Valentine's Day presentation of the NBA. It's a matchup you're going to love right here on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Anthony Davis was among the top candidates for last season's Defensive Player of the Year award. AD said he takes pride in his defense, adding, anytime guys feel they can score it on me, I take it personally. Kevin, it's going to take an awful lot to get your shots up over the brow. Back to you.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. And checking out some numbers for Chris Paul.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Booker out there with Chris Paul. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And 2 conference rivals scoring off tonight. You know, Steve, this has the feel of a playoff game.
It does. These 2 teams have had their battles in the past. It's always fun to see them match up against one another.
So the Lakers win the tip. Davis against Paul. Now here's Schroeder outside for Davis. Over Paul. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Schroeder.
See, in the past, the contact might have discouraged Davis, but now he plays right through it.
Paul against Schroeder. Right at the free throw line. The shot by Paul, no good. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles.
That was a great job creating in transition. LeBron, using his speed, puts himself in a position to attack.
Here's Booker. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Portland. Passes it to Paul. Lets it go with a 3. No good on the shot. So the Lakers will take it the other way. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
Booker with it. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket no matter what D he's faced with. He averages about 31.5 points a game. And LeBron throws it down.
Somebody's got to rotate over, but who wants to step in front of LeBron?
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And pushing it up Los Angeles, the Lakers again in transition. An emphatic LU jam.
How do you stop that? LeBron with too much lift and too much power.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against the Trailblazers in Portland. Davis against Paul. And stolen by James. It's Drummond, high post. And Drummond throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
Drummond finds Schroeder. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Suns trail by 11. Booker outside. No good on that one. Great D that time from Davis.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Here's Drummond. Caldwell Pope for 3. A rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
Here's Drummond following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Back to Drummond. Nobody near Schroeder. Nailed from three-point land. Schroeder's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Booker looking around. Ball against Schroeder. Unloads from 13. And Ayton throws it down.
With the basketball in hand, no one is more patient than Paul. Waits for his man to break free.
And here are the Lakers. They're on a 17-7 run. James, the bounce pass. Here's Davis. And they double up Davis. Back to LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. Over Johnson. Here's Drummond. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
And it's sent back by Drummond. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And finished off by Davis.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Suns trail by 12. And the Suns call time. And Steve, as we get into the middle of the season, do you feel we have a good idea of who the contenders are at this point?
The major forces, Kevin, you know for sure where they are. There are always some teams you can't tell if they're legit or not just yet.
Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings out west. Take a look at the Lakers. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And, of course, the Suns. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And right now for Phoenix, they've got to make some changes at the end of the season. That much is clear. Not sure whether that goes for the coaches or the players or both, but something has got to change.
For me, the decision makers have a lot of tough choices to make. They also need to look in the mirror because they're the ones who assembled this team.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by Chris Paul. The pass to Davis. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Drummond. Over Ayton. And Andre Drummond. The bucket on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And here are the Suns now. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Booker outside. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
On the wing, James. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. Davis has got 6.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Suns trail by 12. And here's Booker. He has 5. Pass to Ayton. Paul outside. Launches it. The shot, no good.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and he banks in the layup.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Booker. Passes it to Paul. Charge in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
James, no good.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
The feed to Johnson. Booker with no one around. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I mean, tremendous body control in the air. Andre with the easy catch and flush.
Suns trail by 16. Fires top of the key. And he hits the jump shot. Paul's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
James dishes to Davis. James kicks to Davis. And a miss there on the triple. Well, Phoenix shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. A nice shot by Booker.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And the Lakers with some changes. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And it's Matthews in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Lakers leading by 12. Now Matthews, the pass to Drummond. Down low. And it's good from Schroeder on the assist by Drummond. Schroeder's got 9 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Crowder. 9 points last game. Good.
Jay Crowder often stays out on the perimeter but sees the opening and quickly takes advantage.
Matthews scanning the floor. Kuzma outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. From about 19 feet. Offensive rebound, Harrell, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Galloway, the pass to Bridges. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route.
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Here's Smith after the basket by Montrezl Harrell. That one goes in. Now here's Matthews. No points in the game yet for him. 1:39 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Schroeder. No good on the triple. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 11. It's Crowder on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
They get it back. Here's Drummond. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Hard not to bite on Drummond's pump fake. You have to get up quick to have any chance to contest his shot.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Drummond. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Multi-time All-Star Andre Drummond is still very young and continues to polish his craft.
Galloway, the pass to Smith, to the paint. Here's Kaminsky. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Kuzma outside. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. Matthews, no good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Bridges dishes to Galloway. Back to Bridges. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Marc Gasol's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers leading by 8. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Schroeder kicks to Harrell. Over Smith. And it's Harrell missing.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Galloway taking his time here. Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Schroeder. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Good job by Langston Galloway, staying on balance on the defensive end and contesting that shot.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma, who loves playing alongside so much talent.
for me, it's super cool just to learn, sit back, watch, but also compete against these guys. That's something that I want to do. So to be around those guys and be in the foxhole with those guys is it's pretty incredible.
Well, Kuzma Greg has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Jay Crowder. Smith is out there with Kaminsky. Then it's Bridges. And it's Galloway in at the 1. Now here's Schroeder. He had 16 points in the win against Dallas. Kuzma passes to Harrell. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And when he's a roller, Montrezl Harrell can catch any pass because he has great hands.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Galloway. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Three-pointer, Crowder. They get it back. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Kaminsky.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded closely. Count that one. Schroeder's got 11 points.
He comes off screens like it's an agility course. Schroeder as elusive as they come.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. There's Galloway. He averages about 5 points a game. Pass to Kaminsky. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. Kuzma outside. He dishes it to Gasol. Back to Kuzma. Here's Harrell. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Few guys play with Harrell's level of energy, and that gets him to the line with some frequency.
Well, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And the energy of a guy like Montrezl Harrell can rub off on the entire team.
Yes, it can. GA, he plays with a high motor, generates steals, blocks, and deflections. He's active all over the court, and now we're seeing it on the offensive end as well. The former Defensive Player of the Year, Gasol, showing his stuff.
James finds Kuzma. James with it. Wants to get it to Matthews and does. Count it.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
For Los Angeles, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Andre Ayton's checked in for Phoenix. Paul comes in for Langston Galloway.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw, good. Matthews. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many of the guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Here's Booker. Following the basket by Markieff Morris. Booker. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Phoenix calls timeout. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Davis is checked in for the Lakers. And the Suns also making a change. Johnson's checked in. Ayton dishes to Booker. Paul for three. LeBron grabs the miss.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Suns trail by 17. Knocked away. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And here are the Suns now. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now here's LeBron. 6 points for him. Morris with the ball. James kicks to Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 6 assists here tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Johnson's shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Caldwell-Pope against Paul. And here is LeBron. He picked up 33 points in their last one against Dallas.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Now here's Johnson after LeBron James's miss. Pass to Crowder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Caldwell-Pope. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
The first one falls.
The contributions from Jay Crowder extremely valuable because of his defense, toughness, and switchability.
And both free throws good from Crowder. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Outside, Davis. Caldwell Pope trying to break free. Kept alive. Here's Matthews. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Los Angeles, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Sharch checked in for Jay Crowder. Both free throws good from Matthews. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. 17-point game. Pass to Paul. This one for 3. Here's Ayton. Saric right side. Goes back up. That shot off. And the Lakers going the other way now. Outside Matthews. And the pass to Morris. Over Paul. The second chance effort. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Ayton. First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good for Morris. And Morris drops them both. Suns trail by 19. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Paul passes to Booker. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Johnson against James. Morris. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Suns shooting 43% from the field. Booker the pass to Johnson. Back to Booker. Over Caldwell Pope, and good. You got the English that time as it falls. Booker's got 9.
And what a baller Booker is, capable of torching you from any spot on the floor.
James kicks to Matthews. High post, Davis. Over Ayton. The rebound by Johnson. Suns trail by 19. Booker with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Paul can't get it to go.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
And you see the quickness of KCP bursting to the rim.
Al Paul. A 26-point game for him in the win against Portland. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul. The Lakers making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. And it's the Suns with the ball. Sharch dishes to Booker. Ayton trying to break free. Here's Sharch, and Davis sends it back.
What a play by Anthony Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nope, not on my watch.
No one covering. Caldwell Pope's got his third bucket of the night.
I love the confidence he's shooting with. Big improvement here in the second period.
Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
Johnson, the pass to Paul. Now Booker inside. Sharch. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Davis.
And the toughness Saric provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him.
The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls from Saric. Drummond's checked in for Morris. Smith checked in for the Suns. Langston Galloway comes in for Chris Paul. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
James looking it over, and they double up James. Feeds it to Davis, and Davis throws it down.
The advanced skill set of AD. When he gets to feeling good, he's a really hard guy to stop.
And it's Galloway with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. A nice shot by Booker.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Shooter passes to James. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Over Booker. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Lets a floater go. Offensive rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here is Davis. He's coming off a 34-point game against Dallas.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Now here's Booker after the miss from Andre Drummond. Booker outside. Smith trying to break loose. No good from Booker.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And the rejection by Ayton. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for LeBron. And for the Suns, Frank Kaminsky comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Dario Saric. Bridges with the steal. And they're on the break. Galloway with the bucket. Galloway has got his first points of the night.
What I like about Langston Galloway, he gets to his spot and he finishes plays.
Booker against Caldwell Pope. Schroeder up top. He's got 11. Pass to Kuzma. Launches a 3. And the Lakers get it back. Here's Davis. It's tipped. Tipped away. This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. And he makes the first. Marc Gasol's checked in for Los Angeles. Good on both. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. Pass to Schroeder. To the middle. Harrell kicks to Gasol. Smith trying to break loose. And the Lakers with another miss. Suns trail by 19. Here's Booker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 14 points for Devin Booker.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
Schroeder passes to Harrell. Back to Schroeder. He feeds it to Harrell. They get it back.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
3 on 3. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Galloway. To the left wing. Over Caldwell Pope. Offensive rebound. Here's Bridges. And the layup's good off the glass. Bridges has got 12 points in the game.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
The Lakers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Los Angeles on top, leading by 17. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups and knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 12 points, 5 rebounds, and guys, you ask Andre Drummond, he's not shy. He feels he's the best rebounder in NBA history.
Whoa.
Kenny, you buying that?
That's his story. I don't know.
Oh,
yeah.
See what you did.
He led the league in rebounding 3 straight seasons, but there's a lot of great rebounding. I can see why he's feeling himself.
I'm never giving that title to a little man. I'm sticking with Wilt.
A little man?
For the here and the now.
A little
Drummond
man.
rules supreme. Rebounding for big guys. Little man. Best rebounder ever.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Suns trail by 17. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Laker 5. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, when we talk about AD as an athlete, a major component to that is his body control, able to adjust off contact to finish the play.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor. And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And we know the story. Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun. Getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Both free throws good from Booker.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Now here's Davis. Back to Schroeder. Caldwell Pope with it. Here's Drummond. And the rejection by Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Suns on defense. They trail by 18. Shot clock at 6. And Davis wide open. He shoots. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Schroeder against Paul. Fires from the wing. The rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's tipped to the inside. Schroeder. Johnson with the block. They get it back, and it's Davis finishing it off. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Booker the pass to Johnson. Sharge with it. He kicks to Booker. With some arc, and it's sent back by Drummond. Caldwell Pope with it, now guarded by Ayton. From outside the arc, kept alive. Here's Davis, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Phoenix.
Too much contact. You see what the defender's trying to do, but Davis can be sneaky.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
That free throw missing.
One of the most productive all-around players in the game. AD has already accomplished a lot individually. Next, winning.
And he sinks the second. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Schroeder against Paul. Oh, Ayton in position. And Ayton throws it down.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Lakers leading by 21. Schroeder looking around. In the corner, Drummond with it. LeBron outside. There's the triple. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And Davis throws it down.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
Phoenix calls timeout. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Let's pop over to our 2K leaderboard to see which power forwards and centers have had the most productive last month offensively. Anthony Davis third.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
The other thing they have in common is that killer instinct. Every one of these guys wants the ball down low. They want to be the #1 option on every trip down the court.
And with a good feel for the game, Booker sensed the right time to go for that steal.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Schroeder against Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Schroeder against Paul. Passes to Drummond. Down low. James, no good.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Suns getting the bucket. Davis looking for an opening. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that one, good. Davis has got 24 points.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
The Lakers making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. Poked loose and stolen by Drummond. For the finish, and finished off by Davis.
Credit the length and athleticism of Drummond to get things started. He's the rare center who picks up a lot of steals.
And Phoenix has possession. Booker outside. Kuzma against Johnson. Back to Booker. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Morris is checked in for Drummond. And the Suns also making a change. Bridges checks in. There's the pass to Schroeder. Back to James. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
Suns have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Booker against Schroeder, and James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Matthews, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Lakers on D. No good from Booker. And here is LeBron. 8 points for him. Pass to Davis. And stolen by Ayton. And they're pushing it up. Pulls up. And the Suns miss again. The Lakers have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. James kicks to Morris. Back to James. Over Johnson. And it's LeBron missing.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
Bridges with the steal. Here's Crowder over James, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Jay Crowder, he's very compact, strong build, can be a load to defend.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Harrell comes in for Anthony Davis. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Wesley Matthews. Phoenix also making some changes. Kaminsky is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Smith comes in for Johnson. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Devin Booker. And both free throws good from Crowder.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Lakers leading by 21. James, the pass to Morris. Smith with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Now James. He's got 8. Kuzma outside. Harrell kicks to Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. LeBron James on the wing. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
Phoenix has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Crowder. And stolen by Kuzma. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. A pull-up. And James with the basket on the assist by Harrell. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
There's Galloway to the inside. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Langston Galloway with a nice assist. Hopefully we can see more of this.
Now here's Schroeder. 11 points in the game. In the corner, it's Morris. Drills the three-pointer. Morris has got 11 points.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Galloway, the pass to Smith. Back to Galloway. Here's Kaminsky. Morris with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. James up top, defended by Crowder. LeBron is doubled. Crowder with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Galloway, and there's the lay-in.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 12. Kuzma outside. Lakers passing it around. Bridges with the steal. Kicks it to Kaminsky. Drains it from beyond the arc. Kaminsky's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
And the Lakers call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Marc Gasol has checked in for the Lakers. And Phoenix also making a switch. Andre Ayton's checked in for Smith. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Passes it to James. Now Harrell. Kuzma with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Galloway. He kicks it to Ayton. The pass to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good for 2.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Lakers leading by 19 points. James outside. Pass to Gasol. Schroeder, left side. Kuzma, outside. Pass to Harrell. Puts up a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Crowder with the ball. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons. For him,
it's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change. Yeah, the defender all over him.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Paul's checked in for Langston Galloway. Ayton hits them both. Lakers leading by 17. James outside. Passes it to Kuzma. They need this one. Bank shot, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And the shot is good.
That's just a solid execution to get a wide open look.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
And the wide open shot from Crowder. Ayton kicks to Crowder. No good on the three.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
It's good. Schroeder's got 13 points.
He could have tried to force a shot there. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. And here is Paul. He's got 6. The 17-footer. Kaminsky dishes to Crowder. Shot clock at 5. Back to Kaminsky. Paul with the 3. They get the rebound. And stolen by Kuzma. That will count. No good that time. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We come back right after this. Now let's listen in to Frank Vogel's huddle.
Our closer is our tempo, intelligent tempo. Let's still run. 1, 2, 3.
And that's Frank Vogel asking his guys to dictate the pace and ramp it up a little bit.
Yeah, he wants them to push the action, but just be smart about how they do it. Aggressive, yes. Careless, no.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Bridges out there with Paul, and it's Crowder in at the 3 spot. And here's Schroeder following the 3 from Chris Paul to the paint. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken, yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And stolen by Ayton. Paul with the ball. Gasol covering. Paul can't get it to go.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
I feel like Drummond saw that one coming all the way. Great anticipation. What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Phoenix also making some changes. Johnson comes in for Crowder, and it's Devin Booker in for Bridges. Free throw drops for Paul.
One of the game's best free throw shooter. Chris Paul is not a guy you like to foul.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Let's see if coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
This is what you like to see. Kuzma not selling for something along the perimeter. In fact, just the opposite.
Paul surveying the floor. Now the pass to Johnson. Saric trying to break free from outside off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And it's Davis missing. Suns trail by 11. Paul outside. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Ball against Schroeder. The feed now to Drummond. Kuzma outside. Caldwell Pope, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Caldwell Pope, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Saric outside. Kicks to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Here we go, 1-on-1. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Hey, Smitty, Steve Kerr talked about how Michael Jordan scared his teammates into becoming better players. Would that kind of approach, you think, work today with players entering the league?
You know, I think you have to be careful, yes. But I think on a general, if you're looking at just a blank sheet of paper on how to get guys motivated, I think it takes his leaders, which it starts with ownership, management, coach, and best players. If they work hard and they see the blueprint that way, they usually follow.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They have a 9-point lead. There's the dish to James. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Over Johnson. And the shot is long.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Caldwell Pope finds Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
The problem with keeping AD off the glass, he times his jump so well, a graceful athlete in action.
Paul against Schroeder. Paul passes to Booker. Now Ayton. Back to Booker. Paul with the 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Count it.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Suns trail by 13. Booker outside. Here's Paul. Not going to go that time. Good D by Drummond. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Back to James, and stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you got to be cautious around Ayton. When the pass isn't precise, he has an ability to poke it away.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Free throw good, Booker. Los Angeles leading by 10. LeBron outside. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Yeah, off contact, I'll take LeBron pretty much every time. Can't beat that kind of strength and body control.
And that one's good, Ayton.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
When he gets into one of these grooves, you never know how long they're going to last. Sometimes they go on and on and on.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. And the shot goes down. James has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, this is where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's James after the Suns pick up 2. Dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Over Booker. Caldwell Pope kicks to LeBron. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. James has got 6 in the quarter.
Completely in rhythm that time. LeBron working off the catch and shoot.
Hall. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. Pass to Ayton. Tries yet again, and it's good on the layup. Here's James. He kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Back to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Crazy to think about how many seasons LeBron's played and how many nights we've seen him do this.
Suns trail by 12. Now Paul. Pass to Booker. And it's sent back by Drummond. And he's able to get it back. Johnson can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 12. Caldwell Pope dishes to LeBron. Back to Caldwell Pope. And stolen by Ayton. Booker outside. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Booker's got 12 points in just the second half. Johnson against LeBron. To the left side wing. 4 on the clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Defending Schroeder is much trickier than it used to be. Has developed his skills to go along with the athleticism.
The first one falls.
Dennis Schroeder, the 17th overall pick in 2013 out of Germany. He's got a flair you don't associate with European players.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. They trail by 11. Passes it to Ayton. 5 on the clock. Johnson for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's Los Angeles leading by 11. James outside. Outside, Davis. And it's off from three-point range. Phoenix has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the 4th. Kicks it out to Paul. Over Caldwell Pope. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Right there from mid-range. This is where Paul's craftiness is magnified.
To the middle. Here's Davis. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Now here's Booker. Sharge outside. And there's the pass to Ayton. Tries it from 19. Here's Johnson. Again, the miss by Johnson.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Jay Crowder's checked in for the Suns. On defense, the Lakers. 11-point game. And stolen by LeBron. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way.
Unselfish play by Davis. He understands that his scoring can only take this team so far. He needs help from the guys around him.
Well, Phoenix shooting about 43% here in the 4th quarter. Booker against Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Count it. Good. There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Booker with it. Pass to Ayton. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Drummond. Caldwell Pope finds Schroeder. They double him with Ayton. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Steve, if you were a GM and you could choose one player, who would you start your team with?
Right now, I think the perfect player to start your team off right now, because of the way everything is going, is Anthony Davis. He can play 1 through 5. Defensively, he can change a game. Offensively, he can play in and out. And he's just that fluid player that matches up with today's game.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
As you've seen, they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Davis.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Trains the three-pointer.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
LeBron outside. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with AD. Hey, you guys seem locked in tonight. What was the key?
Well, we came out aggressive defensively and offensively, and against a team like that, you know, you got to come out aggressive defensively first, and I think we did that through the whole 48.
Yeah, you certainly beat them to the punch, and you beat them on the scoreboard as well, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.